Just put it to my head. And then the trigger. Come on. There's no way, I can't!
Your attention, please. Today's train schedule will be modified due to a rail switching malfunction. We apologize for
Put it to my head. Pull the trigger.
Are you serious?
The next stop is Todai.
Yeah, I'm at the station right now.
Todai. This is the final train Please stay here for our departure.
Invisible hands are behind you just now. If you ever win that race against beach, then you became close this romance thing.
Attention passengers. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused by the delay. The next stop is
You got to let it move first, let it out.
Todai.
Then depressed, let's get it up. Then what you gonna do is drop.
Todai. Todai. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please make sure you board in time for departure. Todai. Todai.
Welcome. Welcome. You're late.
You're late.
I've been waiting a long time.
I've been waiting a long time. If you want to proceed,
If you
then
wish to
please
proceed,
sign here.
sign your name
It's
here.
a contract.
It's a contract.
There's no need to be scared.
There's no need to be
It only
scared.
binds you
All
to
it says
accepting
is that you
full
accept full responsibility for your actions.
You're late. I've been waiting a
Very
long
well.
time for you. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Now, if you want to proceed, make it go away. And please
Good.
sign your name there. It's a contract.
Time is
Don't
something
worry.
no one can escape.
All it says is that you'll
It
accept
delivers us
full
all to the
responsibility
same
for your
end.
actions.
Who's there?
You can't
You
plug
know,
your ears
the
or
usual
cover your
stuff.
How can you
eyes.
be... But it's...
And so,
Don't tell me.
it begins.
Wait! The lights! Who's there?
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the store.
How are you here at this hour?
She's a
Don't
transfer
tell me!
student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here. She'll eventually be moved to a room
No
in the
one
normal
can
form.
escape
Wait,
time.
Is it okay for her
It
to be
delivers
here?
us all to
I
the
guess we'll
same
see.
end.
This is Yukari Takeba.
You can't plug
She'll
your
be a junior
ears
this
and
spring,
cover
just
your
like you.
eyes.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
And so it begins.
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Well, not a
Who's
hobby,
there?
but...
You know how it is these days. It's It's for self-defense. It's not a
He's a
real
transfer
gun, of
student.
course.
It was
It's
a
getting
last-minute
late. You'll
decision
find
to
your room
assign
on
him
the
here.
third floor.
He'll eventually be
Your things
moved
should
to a
already
room in
be
the
there.
boys' room.
I suggest
Takeba, wait!
Is it okay for him to be here?
Oh, I'll show you the way.
I guess
Follow
we'll
me.
see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
This is it. Pretty easy
Call
to
me
remember,
Takeba.
huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
Huh? Well, it's
What's
sort of
this
like
about
a
a
hobby?
contract?
I mean, not a hobby,
Can I ask you something?
You know how it is these
On your
days.
way here from the
It's for
station,
self-defense.
was
It's not a
everything
real.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
I
It's
My
getting
name
late.
is Mitsuru Kirito.
You'll find your room
I'm
at
one
the
of the
end of the
students who
hall
live
on
in
the
this
I
dorm.
second
better
floor.
get going.
Your things should already be there.
Who's he?
Why don't you get some
I'm
rest?
He's
sure
a
you still
transfer
have
student.
Other questions.
It was a
I'll show you the
last-minute
way.
decision to
Follow
assign
me,
him here.
okay?
He'll
Good night.
eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see.
Here's your room. Pretty easy
This
to
is
remember,
Yukari
huh?
Takeba.
Since it's all the way at the end
She'll
here.
be a junior this spring, just
Do you
like
have
you.
any questions?
Hey,
Huh, kid? What are you talking
Huh?
about? Come on, that's not funny.
well, it's sort of like a hobby. Are you awake? Well, not a hobby, but... Good morning. Did you
You
sleep
know how it is
okay?
these days.
Can I
It's
ask
for
you
Senpai asked me
self-defense.
to
On
take
your
you
way
to
here
school.
from the
It's not a
station,
real
ready
gun,
to
of
go?
course.
was everything okay?
It's getting
Okay,
late,
so
so you
let's
should
go.
get some rest. Your room's on the second
Well,
floor at
okay.
the end of the hall.
Don't worry about it
Your
then.
things should already
We
be
have
there.
to take the monorail to get there.
I'd better get
Bet
going.
Your last school wasn't like that, huh? Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me. When it feels like you're gliding over the sea.
I'm sure you still have
Our stop
questions,
is
but
Port
let's
Island
save them for
Station at the
later,
end of the
okay?
line.
Good night.
From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh, look, you can see it now. This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. Well, here we are. Oh, yeah. Make sure you don't lose your key, or you'll never hear the end. You're gonna love it here. So, any questions? You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. What kid? The faculty
What are you
office
talking
is right there
about?
to the left. Come on, it's not funny. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go? Can I ask you something about last night? On your way here from the station, what you saw. Was everything okay? See you later. I see. Never mind then.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Well, I better get going.
I've been asked to show you the way to school. Are you ready to go?
I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for
Let's
later,
head out.
okay? Good night.
This is how we'll be getting to school every day. It's a monorail. Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, are you the new
I
student?
honestly love the ride here. It almost
11th
feels like
grade,
we're
correct?
flying over the ocean.
Wow.
Oh, by the way,
lot
our
of
school's at
different
the last
places.
stop on this line.
Nice.
It's called Tatsumi Port Island.
1999.
Have you heard of it?
10
The
years
whole
ago?
thing's man-made,
Your
and our
parents?
school's smack dab in the middle.
I'm sorry.
Good
I've
morning.
been so busy.
Did you
I
sleep
didn't have
okay?
time
Oh,
to
look,
read this before.
there it is now.
I'm Miss Tori. I teach
Mitsuru
composition.
Senpai asked me to
Welcome to our
take you to
school.
school. It's getting late, so
Such enthusiasm.
are you ready to go?
We could use more go-getters like you. Have you seen the classroom
Okay,
assignment?
then let's go.
You're
Morning.
in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium.
Well, here we are. Allow me to welcome you to Gekukan High
that's it.
School. I hope you like it.
See? There it is.
Begin the new school year.
You'll be okay on your own from here, right? Let's see. I guess you should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is over there on the left. He'll tell you more when you get there. Well, that about does it. Any questions before I go? Morning. Good morning.
Hey, well, this is it.
Don't tell anyone what you saw. Okay?
We're here. Welcome to Gekukan High School. Hope you like it.
I believe someone in Miss Toriumi's class.
Be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
I transferred here when I
about
was in
last
8th
night,
grade.
don't
I
tell
know
anyone
how
what you
tough it is
saw,
being the new
okay?
So
See you
I thought
later.
I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be
are you
bothering
the new
someone?
student?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you
You're
say so.
second year, correct?
Anyway, some coincidence
Wow,
that we'd
you've
be
lived
in
in
the
a
same
lot of different
homeroom, huh?
places. Let's see, 10 years ago, your parents...
Oh, you mean me?
I'm sorry. I've been so busy, I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Ms. Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
By the way, you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties.
You don't
like
need to know my
walking
first
side
name.
by
Don't
side.
ask such things of
The
a
whole
teacher.
class was buzzing about
Are you the new student?
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing
11th
with
grade,
rumors
correct?
like that. I mean,
Wow,
I'm
you've
used
lived
to
in
it,
a
but
lot of
she
different
just got
places.
here, you know?
Let's
Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that?
Have you seen the
Well,
classroom
I've gotta go
assignments?
take care of some
You're in
archery team
2F.
stuff.
Your parents.
Don't
That's
try
my
anything
class.
funny.
But
You
first,
got
we
that,
need to go to the
Junpei?
auditorium.
I'm sorry.
The welcoming ceremony will
I've
be
been so
starting
busy
soon.
I didn't
Come
have
on,
time to
I'll
read
show you
it
the way.
beforehand.
Well, just
I'm
to
Miss
clear something
Toriumi.
up.
I teach
Teachers didn't
composition.
come over here and
Welcome
say,
to our school.
Another new
You
school
ever have
year
a
is
problem?
upon us.
You can tell your
I'd
old
like
pal
each of you to
Junpei
remember
about
the
Wow,
problem.
such
If
enthusiasm.
a job's worth doing,
Have you seen the
worth
classroom
doing
assignment?
well.
John's rubbing off
You're
on
in
you
two.
already, huh?
That's my
This
class.
means
I'll be seeing you
But
around
first,
then.
we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon.
Whoa,
Follow me.
Check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school
You
club
came to
yet?
school with Takeba-san this
Girls
morning,
can join
right?
too, so
Saw you
why
two
not do
walking
it if you're
together.
interested?
As you
You must be pretty
begin the
close,
new
huh?
school
What's the deal
year,
between you
won't
and
be able to
her?
apply for a
Oh,
little
I'd like each
and,
of you to remember the
does she have a
proverb,
boyfriend? Nobody seems to
If
know.
a job's worth doing, it's worth doing
Oh,
well.
really? I thought you might know.
When applied to student
Yes, no.
life,
Wait,
this means...
how close are you guys?
Who's that? Someone's talking. Yeah, sounds like it's coming from Miss Toriumi's class.
Hey, be quiet. You're gonna get me in trouble.
I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
Seen it in the news quite often. They say it's due to stress.
I see.
Dude? How's it
I thought you
going?
might know, but I guess not. Otherwise, it's
Don't
not.
look at me
So
like
how well
that.
do you know her?
You have a one-track mind.
I hear
You
talking.
okay on your own?
I
worry.
Call me
someone's
Junpei.
getting all
Junpei you.
class.
I transferred here when I was a
Be
second year in
quiet.
middle school.
You're going to get me
Pretty
in trouble.
tough being a new kid at
This
first,
isn't
you
a
know?
game, I'll be
So
here.
I just wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yucatan! Didn't think we'd be in the same class
Sup,
again.
dude?
There you
How's
go
it
again.
going?
Acting like everybody's best friend. Try not to make him uncomfortable, okay?
Oh, come on. Let me introduce
What?
myself at
I was
least.
just being friendly.
I'm Junpei Iori.
If you say
Nice
so.
to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th
Who'd
grade.
have thought we'd be in the
I know
same
how tough it
homeroom?
is being the new kid. So I wanted to say, hey, see what a nice
I know,
guy I
but
am?
still, I was a little surprised.
Hey,
hello?
it's Yucatan.
Are you forgetting I'm
I
in this
didn't think
class?
we'd be in the same
Anyway,
class again.
Gotta ask. I heard you guys walk to school
At it
together.
again, huh?
What's up with
I
that?
swear you'll talk to
Come on.
anyone if they'll listen.
Dirt.
Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What are you talking about? We just happened to live in the same
Oh, she's
dorm.
back.
But I was
Why
just
don't
being
people always
friendly.
jump to conclusions?
If you say
Rumors
so.
been spreading about this already?
My name is
Oh, I'm
Anyway,
worried.
it looks like we're in the same home.
board for your school.
Hey, you didn't tell anyone about
to say,
you
isn't
know
it?
what.
I
That's
know,
why I don't
but
like
still,
introducing
I was a little
myself.
surprised.
Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize
Hello.
for the confusion
Are you
regarding your
forgetting
comments.
that I'm in this
Seriously,
class too?
don't say anything about
By
last
the
night,
way,
okay?
I heard you two came to school together this
Is there
morning.
anything you'd like to ask?
What's up with that? Come on,
What?
give me the
You have a
dirt.
successful school year.
That's
Now,
nice.
if you'll excuse
What are you talking about?
me, you must be
We
tired.
live in the
minute,
same
don't get the
dorm.
wrong
There's nothing
idea.
going on, okay? Why are people even
I just
talking
met him
about
yesterday.
it? Now
There
you
is
have me
absolutely
worried.
nothing
Forgive the
between
bad
us.
pun.
Jeez.
Hey.
I have to go now. There's
You know
something
that
I need to
you
take
didn't
care of for
say
the
anything
archery
to
team.
anyone about
You better
know
not
what.
start any more rumors.
Did you? Don't tell me you forgot
Who cares?
already.
No one takes rumors seriously anyway. It's just so
Seriously,
paranoid.
don't say anything about last
But hey,
night, all right?
it's your first day here, and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not,
She went to
you're
bed.
actually pretty popular.
She's asleep.
You're the man.
Mr.
Last
Chairman, I
night.
think she's...
Well, here's to a fun
Let's wait
school
and
year,
see for
dude.
now.
Wait a minute.
The dog-
Don't
You
get the wrong
ready to head
idea.
out? You can walk to the station again.
Listen. I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us.
This sucks.
Jeez. I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You're the man.
No.
This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
Check out the jocks on their run. Say, you thinking about joining the club? Wait. New members gotta wait a while before they can apply. Your stop said he was Todai, right? Arms, man. Must be nice. Talk about living life wild and free.
She's still the dark hour occurs every day at 12
I'm going this way, so
you could
see you
during
tomorrow.
this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a costume and is oblivious to
Welcome
all
back.
that occurs. As you can see, she's taken her cue. She's asleep, but she's definitely still the dark hour. Is whether or not she has intention. Although she must, if she did, they would have preyed on her by now. In any case, we should continue to monitor.
I'm going out for a bit.
You'll come back, though. Spying on
Didn't you see
someone.
the newspaper? There's a lot going on.
I know.
Welcome back.
People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the
Yes.
news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
you have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own? The chairman will be here for the next few days, but after that, I can...
Welcome to
Don't worry,
the
I'm just getting a little practice.
I'm going out for a bit.
I am delighted to make your
Have you seen the
This
newspapers
isn't a
lately?
game, Akihiko.
exists between
There's a
dream
lot going
and
on.
reality, mind and
I know.
matter.
Severe cases of apathy syndrome are suddenly developing in people who showed no symptoms prior. It's been quite a topic of discussion. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It's gotta be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You will require my help to
You
do
have a
so.
one-track mind.
I only ask why.
Will you be okay out there on your own?
That you
Don't
abide
worry.
by the contract
I'm just getting a
and
little
assume
practice.
responsibility for the choices you make.
This isn't a game, Lucky.
Hold on to this. There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly
you heard?
introduced. Another time, perhaps.
Hold up.
Till we meet again.
Okay, time for class. Hey,
Have you come here before? A lot of Gyakukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box
he's
and
back.
a CD shop. Oh, and a really great
So,
cafe, too.
this is our new
There's
guest.
also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm
What
the chairman
even?
of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, It may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask? Then, I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. How is she? Please forgive the pun.
Same as last night.
Oh, he's back.
Interesting.
So, this is our new
You'll
guest.
get used to his lame jokes.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat.
But it's working hard that we recruit new members. So, how's he doing?
I apologize for the confusion regarding your accommodation.
He went to bed a little while
It may
ago.
take a bit longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to
Do you
ask?
think he's still?
Well, let's wait and see for now.
Here's to a
The dark hour
wonderful
is
school year.
approaching.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Is that
I'm
you,
sure you're
Akihiko?
worn out from all these formalities. You may want to consider going to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Bookworm? With your students? Clever, isn't it?
Let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
There's nothing to You'll get used to his lame jokes. I guess I'll head back to my room too. Like the chairman said, you should get some rest. Transferring schools is a real pain when you're not used to it. Good night.
Get ready to be surprised. It'll be nice.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Hello there. So, how's he doing?
Ordinary one.
He went to bed a little while ago. He's currently fast asleep.
You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman,
please head
do
to
you
the command
think
room.
he's...
Talking about go upstairs
Well,
and wake
let's
her up.
wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
You two!
We'll stop it here. You let it to us, Akihiko, so
What do
I'm
you
afraid
say?
you'll have to fight
I can't leave a pretty girl standing around in the cold like this.
What are you waiting for, Yukari?
What do you think, Mayumi? I mean, I'm cool with it, but if my parents found out...
You don't need to
Still
know.
sleeping.
Just drop him a text. It'll be fine.
The dark hour occurs
Yeah.
every day
Okay,
at
let's
12
do it.
midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a
Nice story,
prophet
though.
and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Brought to you by KJ. And
Then he must be here.
Tune in again next week.
As you can see, he's retained his human form.
Just in case.
He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must.
All right.
If he
We should be
didn't,
safe
they would have
now.
preyed on him by now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Scary. Yes, I hear you.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What?
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this. What was that?
What's happening to me?
It's getting closer. He's moving. Hurry!
He's still sleeping. The dark
Welcome
hour
to the
occurs
Velvet
every day
Room, my
at
dear
12
young
midnight.
man.
You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
My name is Igor.
Climbed up a
I am
wall?
delighted to
As you
make
can see,
your
he's
acquaintance.
retained his human
They're
form.
on
He
the
may be
This
asleep,
is
but he's
Elizabeth.
definitely experiencing the
She's a
dark
resident
hour.
here,
The
like
only
myself.
question that remains is whether or not he has the
Pleased to
potential.
meet you.
Though, come to think of it,
This
He
place
must.
exists between dream
He
and
did.
reality.
This
place.
Mind
We
call
and
them
matter.
shadows.
It's
yeah.
been
I heard the
years
fight.
since we've had a
I
guest.
in
can
any
summon
case,
mine.
we should
No
continue to
problem.
monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
Only those
I feel
who
kind of
have
bad,
signed
though.
the
You're
contract
relying on
can
him
enter
like
this
this.
place. Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return.
that you abide by the contract.
Welcome
and
to
assume
the
responsibility for the choices you make.
My name is Ego.
Hold
I am
on to
delighted
this.
to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
What on earth was that?
From now on, you shall be welcome here as a guest in the Velvet Room. You were destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my assistance to do so. I only ask one thing in return. Abide by your contract and assume full responsibility for the choices you make. Hold on to this. Until we meet again.
You think so?
Now, moving on.
Are you okay? Come on,
Same as
please.
last.
Can you hear me? Answer me!
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation.
To see you again. You became
So,
But this
how's it
subject
going?
is
You wanna
rather
stop
unique.
somewhere on the way home?
He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
I don't know.
We're
Maybe
treating
gra-
him like a guinea pig.
That's right. You're new around
I
here.
understand
No worries.
your concern,
I'll show you. It's just
but it's
around the corner from
imperative
here.
that we
Let's
recruit
go.
new members.
Of your personality.
I heard he's your
that
classmate.
surfaces as you
Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with
This
someone
is
from the same
Colonial
grade?
Mall. Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we end up coming here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade. Oh yeah, you can rent out CDs too.
Commander.
Then there's that club.
Is that you,
Not
Akihiko?
that I've ever done it myself.
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have
This
time to
place may not
talk.
look like much. I'm not complaining. Let's
I'm
check out the
glad you guys
CDs.
know.
Cheers.
Almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing
that's
nothing
new.
here?
I gotta try this. Let me show you my mad playing game skills.
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Oh, come on, man.
Right. Be careful.
I'm not leaving empty-handed. Dude, let me look in the side. Yeah, that's it, yo. One more try. One more.
Akihiko!
I'm all right.
You're awake.
Get ready to be
how
surprised.
do you
It'll
feel?
be here any second.
Welcome back.
Thank
This is
goodness
no
you
time to
finally
joke
came
around.
to. I was so worried about you.
It's one of them,
The doctor didn't
Akihiko?
find anything wrong with you. He said you were
Yes,
just
but not an ordinary one.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. You've got to be kidding me. It was amazing.
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room.
The power you
Takira,
used.
go upstairs and wake
We
him up.
call it
Then
persona.
escape out the back.
And those creatures you defeated are shadows. What about you two? Our enemy. We'll explain everything
We'll stop
later.
it here.
I'm sorry.
You
I
let
had
it
to
to
tell
us,
you.
Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to
I
fight.
wanted to tell you that. I'm
Like I
sort of
had a
like you.
choice. What are you
My
waiting
dad
for,
died
Yukari?
in an
Go!
accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. We're clone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in 99. There was a big explosion in the area.
Sorry, I'm coming in.
How is he?
Looks like he's a little worn out. He went to bed without changing out of his uniform.
I don't have time to
Other than that,
explain.
nothing has
We have to
changed
get out
since
of here
last
now.
night.
I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough,
Very interesting. Even those
that's
who
why I'm
have the
going to
potential
Gekko-san Hot.
tend to be
downstairs.
unstable.
We'll leave through the back door.
Memory loss,
Of course, I
disorientation.
panicked and was at motel.
This
Take
subject
this, my
is
friend, just in case. Them too. I'm
unique.
sorry.
He hasn't
You wouldn't
exhibited
have to
any
go
of the
through all
common
this if I
symptoms.
wasn't such a coward.
But
Okay,
we're
let's
treating
go.
him like a guinea pig.
Thanks. But still,
Oh, don't look at it like that.
here I am
Two of
telling
you are
you all this
classmates,
and
right?
you wake up.
Consider it an opportunity to
While I
have
was
someone your own
waiting,
age.
I thought to
Besides,
myself,
we need all
all
the
right,
help
we should be
get.
safe now. Things from her.
I guess that's true, but still.
Do you read me? So, thanks for listening. Yes,
Commander,
I hear you.
Akihiko, what's wrong?
Be careful. There's more than one enemy.
I'm gonna get going.
You're not gonna
The one
believe
we're
it.
fighting is
This
the one
thing is
Akihiko
huge.
saw.
Unfortunately, it's
What?
chasing after me right now.
And,
I'm almost back.
You don't have to be
Just letting you know in
formal or
advance.
anything. Except you girls gotta stick up for each other after all.
Does that mean
Bye.
he's
Let's
bringing
go
that
back.
thing here?
Mr. Chairman, that's enough observation for now. We need to prepare for combat.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here in a second.
This is no time to joke around.
Is it one of them, Sonata-kun?
What was that?
Yeah, but not an ordinary one.
It's getting closer.
What was that? You've got to be kidding me!
Keep moving. Hurry.
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop him here. You're the one who led it to us, Akihiko. So I'm going to have you fight.
It's not like I asked it to follow me. What are you waiting for, Takeba? Go!
I think we're okay for now.
Okay. There's no time to explain. We have to get out of here now. Hurry! To the first floor! We'll leave through the back. Wait, take this just in case. Okay, let's go.
How you doing?
Those monsters. We call them shadows.
We should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There appears to be more than one enemy. The primary one's lurking somewhere nearby.
Street lights went out. Nothing was working. There were coffins. Didn't it feel like we were in a different time?
Oh, let's pull back.
Dark hour. A time.
What are we gonna do? It's at the front door. Should we go upstairs for now?
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour
Let's go.
does exist. It occurs each night. There! It happened tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But
It's getting
that's
closer.
not what makes the dark
You need
hour
to
so
calm down.
interesting.
It's gonna be
We saw
okay.
those creatures.
Getting to safety is
Call
our
them
priority now.
shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job
Sorry.
to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like
What
that?
was that?
You just got hurt the other day.
Now,
Don't tell me it got
He does his
inside.
work well.
It's getting closer.
Long story short,
Keep moving.
we're the
Hurry.
specialized extracurricular expedition.
Wait, if we come out through here, then
Who is the leader? I am
they've locked the door. So we should be safe for now.
And I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
Although
As I
there
suspected.
are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may be able to a
is that?
Go on.
I am thou. Thou
Is it over?
art I. From the sea of thy soul I come. Orpheus, master of strings.
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
So just
What earth was that?
By the way,
Come to the
I
lab when
see
you get
that
back
it was
to the dorm.
Orpheus
I have
that
something to
heeded your
tell you.
calling.
I'll save the
That
details for
power
later.
is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. It may take some time to fully comprehend.
Unlike
A
us.
persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli.
Well, it's not that I don't
You can
like
think of
her.
it as a mask that protects you
Never mind.
as you
Let's
brave
go.
many hardships. That being said,
Those shadows.
your
Did they
power
break
is
off from that other
still
It's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about
Use
the
your persona
Why do they always have to talk about
in a
stuff that isn't
strange
business,
The
huh?
ability evolves as you develop your social needs, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social needs, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world.
Waiting for you.
I shouldn't keep you here any longer.
Come on.
Next time we meet, you will come here of
Can
your
you
own
hear me?
accord.
This is
Oh,
freaking heavy.
say something.
Until then, farewell.
What's up?
Why are you here?
It's so good to see you again. You lost consciousness after awakening to
Staying
your
here?
power.
You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night.
I see that it was
He has the
Orpheus who
potential
heeded
to
your call.
awaken to it recently.
Very
I told
how do
him
you
about
feel?
it, and he agreed to
That
help.
was the power
You
of
have the
persona.
potential?
The
Thank goodness you
manifestation of your
finally read
psyche.
too.
He found me crying
How
like
much
a
sleep
baby
do
at
you
the convenience
need?
store,
It's been a whole
surrounded by a
week.
bunch of
A
coffee.
persona is
I
a
was
facet
so
of your
worried about
personality
you.
that
Oh
surfaces
yeah.
as you
This is
react to
Tatsumi Memorial
external
Hospital.
stimuli.
It's just a
You
short
can
walk from the
think of it as a
station.
mask
Like
that
being
protects
The
you
doctor
as you
didn't find
brave
anything wrong
many
with you.
hardships.
He said you
guys know
were
that?
just exhausted. But you kept
The power of a
sleeping and
persona
sleeping.
is the
You know
power
how
of
worried I
the
was?
Don't
soul.
feel bad.
And the soul
happens to
is
all us
fueled by the
persona
depth of one
I'm sorry I
bond.
couldn't do anything.
As you
Matt,
form
Even though I
these
was supposed to
bonds
protect you,
by
I-
becoming involved
But
with
your
others,
power,
your
it
own
was
social
amazing.
links will gradually
kinda
develop.
lonely.
The strength of
I'll
these
bet you're still
social
You mean the
links
shadows?
will foster the
They're
growth
what
of your
we're fighting
persona
against.
Nice to
ability.
have a guy
And the power
around
you
you,
Please remember
We call it
this.
persona. We'll explain everything later.
Time.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
Why
to join the team?
I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next
No
time
worries.
we meet,
Nothing's gonna happen to
you
you as
will
well.
come
wanted to tell
here
you
of
that.
your own accord.
I'm sort of like you.
Until then,
Farewell.
I think we're about ready.
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
Okay.
My mom and I
everybody's
aren't
here.
exactly on good
I'd
terms.
like your undivided attention.
You're all alone too, right? To be honest,
For a long
I already
time,
know about your
Mitsuru
past.
and Akihiko
But it
were
didn't
the
seem
only
fair,
persona
so
users we had.
I wanted you to know about
That
mine.
number recently
How do you
jumped to
feel?
5. Therefore,
It was back in
starting
99.
tonight at 12 a.m.
There was a
I'd like
big
to commence
explosion in the
an
area.
exploration
You finally
of
woke
tartarus.
up.
Supposedly,
I was so
my dad
worried
died
about
in the
you.
blast.
Sounds
But
like
nobody
Doctor
died.
couldn't find anything wrong. He said you were just exhausted.
He was working in a lab run by the
Since it
Kiwijo.
only enters during the dark hours.
I'm sorry I wasn't.
I'm hoping that
portal
if I
back
stick
there.
around
Just
long
like
enough,
Wow.
I'll find out.
That tower of yours was really
That's
something.
why I'm going to Gekko
place for us to
High,
train.
and why I was there
You
when
can
this
think of it
happened
as
to
a
you.
shadow nest.
And that
Of
power
course,
you used,
I panicked
we
and
call
wasn't
it
much
persona.
help.
Nest,
And those
huh?
It was my
creatures you
first time
defeated are
fighting them,
shadows,
too.
our enemies.
What about
We'll
I'm
explain
sorry.
everything later.
You wouldn't
I'm
have to
sorry I
go
didn't
through all
tell you
this if I
before.
wasn't such a coward.
He'll only come as far as the
I
entrance.
I wanted to tell you something.
Thanks.
I can kind of
still.
relate. To
Here
you,
I am telling you all this the minute you wake up.
What about you?
While I was waiting, I thought
I'll
to
stay
myself,
My dad
As
died
you
in
know,
an
I've been
accident when I
hiding
was
so
little.
many things from
And my
him.
mom and I aren't
As soon as he
exactly
wakes
on
up,
good
I'll
terms.
tell him the truth.
You're all alone too,
So,
aren't you? To be
thanks
honest,
for
This is
listening.
it?
I already
I've been wanting
heard
to
about
share
your
that story with
past,
someone
but it
for a
didn't seem
long
fair,
time.
so I wanted you to know
Just
about mine
wait
too.
All right. I'm gonna get going.
This was a while ago.
I'll let the
but
others know you woke
there
up.
was a big explosion in
Take
the
it
area.
easy, okay?
Supposedly,
Be a good
my
patient.
dad died in the blast.
And don't hesitate to
but
call the nurse.
Nobody really knows what
I'm
happened.
sure she'll take good care of you.
At the time, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo
Bye.
group. So I'm hoping if I stick around long enough, I'll find out more about it. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High. And why I was there when this happened to you. Not that I was much help. I kinda panicked. That was my first time facing them too. Sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I weren't such a coward. Thanks. Sorry for telling you all this the minute you opened your eyes. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
What happened to our school?
Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you're okay.
This is the nest.
They said you could leave once you regain consciousness.
Why?
So I think you're free
Why
to
did
go
our school
home.
turn into
See
a
you.
giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out.
Oh, welcome back.
Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
If you wanna go ahead, you can do whatever I'm sure.
It's just as cool on the inside.
Go.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the door with the tartarus.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By yourselves?
We're not asking you to go there far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
Jeez.
For real?
Are you stupid or something?
You're in charge.
But she's a girl.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true. There's another reason. You two.
It's not like that.
Can you summon
I'm glad that you're
without
okay.
any difficulties like she
The reason
can?
I asked you here is because I
of
needed
course
to
I
talk to
can.
you.
I think
Please,
so.
have a seat.
These are shadows we're talking about here.
Can we call it a day?
You're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier,
Are you
but
ready?
this is Akihiko.
How you doing? That's the spirit.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
What's the matter?
Look so glum.
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time?
Hey, that's when we'll come together.
A time period hidden in one day.
We live in the same dorm and all, and I've been a little worried.
I guess it's more like
What
something
if you
people
pass
aren't
out again
aware
on the
of.
way home?
But
I
the
feel
dark hour
responsible for
does
that, you know?
exist.
Well, let me make it up
It'll
to you.
happen tonight.
Come on, let's go.
Every night to come.
You must be made aware of the nature of your
Normal
power.
people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins.
It leads here.
But
Although
that's
no
not
one
what makes the
you
dark hour so interesting.
Your power is unique. It's like
You
the
saw
night.
those creatures.
I'm glad you're feeling okay
Call
now.
them shadows.
Well, I guess I'll head up
They
first.
only appear during the dark hour and
Like I said
attack
this
anyone
morning,
not in a
meet me on the
coffin.
4th floor.
It's our
Chairman
job to
should be waiting
defeat
for us.
them. Sounds exciting, huh?
And when you have defeated your
Akihiko, why are you
will
always
see
like
the
that?
faces of possibility
You just got
before
hurt the other day.
There may be times when they are difficult to grasp.
Now, he does his work well.
Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. See, on paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows.
But before
Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
when I mentioned another
There you
resident
are.
of
Looks
this
like you've
A
recovered.
shadow feeds on the
I'm
mind
glad
of
to
its
see
prey.
that.
The
There
victim
are some
becomes a
things I
living
need to
corpse.
discuss with you. That's
They're
why I asked
responsible
you to
for
see
most
me
of the
so
incidents
soon
on the
after your
news.
discharge
Not
from the
all of
hospital.
Then let's
Please,
bring him
have
out
a seat.
for a proper introduction.
Although rare, there are those who can function during
Because I
the dark
mentioned
hour.
his name before, but
Some
this
may
is
even
an
awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows.
Okay.
That's
Let me start
Persona,
off by asking
the
you
power
this.
you used
Would
the
you
other
believe
night.
me if I said that a
The
day
shadows
consists
can
of
only be
more
defeated
than
by
24
Persona
hours?
users. Which means it's all up to
are
you
you all
guys.
That's a reasonable reaction.
I'm
However,
glad you're
you've
quick to
already
understand.
experienced this truth firsthand.
Huh? What
Do you
door?
remember the night you first arrived?
I don't see any
You had
door.
to have noticed the signs.
What he's trying to say
Streetlights
is,
going out.
we want you to join
Stop
us.
working.
Kind of out of it.
We've
The
prepared an
inexplicable
event.
appearance
be
of
our
coffins.
leader.
We'd like you to lend
So
us
many
your
things
strength.
amiss.
Don't worry,
Didn't
though.
it feel
I
like
got
you'd
you
stepped
covered
into a
whenever you
different
need it,
time?
man.
That's the dark hour.
Let's go.
I was
A
afraid
time
you'd say
period
no.
hidden between one day
Welcome
and the
aboard.
next.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad.
I guess it's more like something
I almost
people
forgot.
simply aren't
About your
cognizant
room
of.
assignment.
But the dark hour
Why don't you
does
just stay
exist.
here in your current
And it
room?
occurs each night at midnight.
I don't know what the
It
holdup
will happen
is,
tonight.
but I
and
guess it
every
worked
night
out
to
in the
come.
end.
I hope I don't
Normal
get
people
lost.
don't realize it since they're all sleeping inside their
Hold up.
coffins. But
Wait,
that's
wasn't
not what
that-
makes the dark hour
you,
so
Senpai?
interesting.
Oh, never mind.
You saw them.
It doesn't
Those
matter anymore.
creatures. We call
You
them
mean you can
shadows.
see
They
inside
only
here?
appear during the dark hour and attack anyone who roams free outside. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Well, that makes me
Akihiko,
feel
why
a
are
whole
you
lot
always
better.
like this? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case.
But proceed with caution.
I'll get to the
Practice makes
point.
perfect.
We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as
Soon, the end will come.
You have minimal
I remember
They're
this, so
responsible
I
for
thought I
most
should
of the
tell you.
incidents on the news.
explain the basics
Not all
of
of them.
battle.
Really?
Then
If
I
you
want
say
you to
so.
defeat the enemy.
Although rare,
To be honest,
there
I
are
can't
those
tell
who
you
can
much about
function
it
during
yet.
the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that
Oh,
enables them to
looks
fight
like you
shadows.
awakened to
That's
your
known
power.
as persona.
And an
The
unusual
power
power
you
it
called upon
is.
the other night. Shadows
Power
can
that
only be
takes many
defeated by
forms.
persona
It is
users.
bound by
That means
knowledge.
you are the only
Proof
ones
to
who
your
stand a
salvation,
chance against them.
depending on where you end up.
I'm glad you're quick to
Do you
understand.
remember when we first met?
What he's trying to
I
say
expect
is
you
we
to
want you to
honor
join
your
us.
commitment.
We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like
I'll
you to
be
lend us
watching
your
you,
strength.
even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
I was afraid you'd say no. I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the
Now's a
holdup
good
is,
time for me to
but I
explain
guess it
about
worked
attack
out in the end.
properties. Do you want to know more? The enemies
Hold
you're
up.
facing have a
But
weakness
wasn't that-
you can exploit. Why don't you give it a
Never
try?
mind.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here?
Attack again! Get him!
Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce.
Here's a chance. That
Hey, hurry up.
has to stop.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Hiyori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
Well,
What's up?
that's all for today. I'll follow up with you
He's
regarding
staying
our
here?
club
You've gotta be
activities
kidding me.
later on.
I bumped into him the other night.
I apologize for
He has
gathering
the
you all
potential
here on your
to just
precious
awaken
day
to it
off.
recently.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
I told
so
him
take some
about
time
us,
to
and he
relax.
agreed to help.
Well then, shall we
You have the
end this
potential?
meeting?
Then
For real?
Because it's the weekend.
He found me
Shall
crying like a
we
baby at the
end
convenience
the
store,
week?
surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing.
again!
He said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything.
How have you been?
Did you guys know that? Oh, that's good.
Struck the enemy's
You should, since you're a persona.
I'm always by your side.
The man.
Soon.
I was shocked to find out about you. I had no
I should
idea.
tell you.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, I'll bet you're
Really?
stoked too, right?
Well,
Having
If
me
you
join?
say so. To be honest, I don't have much to tell you anyway. More
Yeah.
importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your
Well,
power.
enough
and
with
what
the
an unusual
introductions.
power it is.
I think we're
power
about
that
ready.
takes many forms. Yet spelled by
We're
none.
gonna go do something?
Might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember
With this many
when we
people,
first
we
met?
can start
I
exploring
expect you
the
to
place.
honor your commitment.
You mean
I'm always watching
Tartarus?
you, even if you forget about me. Okay then.
Tartarus?
See you
What's
later.
that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
If you are, should you come downstairs?
There is a better way to
Sonata
defeat
Senpai's
all of your
calling
enemies
for
in
us.
battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out. Would you care to hear more
Okay,
about
he's
this?
here. Oh, what's this about?
That concludes the basics of battle. But
Thanks
there's
for
one
coming.
last thing I need to tell you.
There's someone I want to
Shadows
introduce.
become stronger the further you advance.
Hey,
If you don't
hurry up.
think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape is impossible. This battle is one of those times.
Junpei?
Good luck.
Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Hiyori from Class 2F.
I
I'll
thought
be
I was
staying
gonna
here
fall
for
asleep in there.
What's up?
He's staying here?
Can I have a
Are
minute?
you sure there wasn't some mistake?
Come to the lounge when you get back to the
I
room.
bumped into
I
him the
have
other
something
night.
to tell
He
everyone.
has the potential,
Exploited the enemy's
but he
weakness.
just awakened to it recently. I told him about this, and he agreed to help out.
I'll save the details
Really?
for later.
You have the
See you
potential?
there.
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience. Surrounded by a bunch of
Wow. She didn't waste
I
any
don't
time.
remember much, but man, that's embarrassing.
She's probably busy
But
with
he
things
said
like
that's,
student council.
completely normal
Unlike
in the
us.
beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Do you guys know that?
Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Oh,
Well,
right.
it's not that I
Of
don't
course.
like her.
Makes sense, since you're a
She's
Persona
just-
user and all. Man, I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Huh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. But I really want to be doing this on my own. You gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
What? I guess.
Well, enough of the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out
everybody's
that tower.
here. I'd like your undivided
You
attention.
mean Tartarus?
For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko
It's the
were the
place that
only
holds
persona
the key
users
to
we had.
understanding the dark hour.
But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore,
the chairman will
starting
give us more
tonight at
details
12
tomorrow
a.m.,
night, so be
I'd like
ready.
to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this
Welcome back.
Tartarus thing again?
So, how was it?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
I see. Well, if you gain confidence, that's the best thing you could have
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
That's because you were bouncing
Just
around
like the
like a little
shadows.
kid.
Interesting,
You look
huh?
pretty tired yourself.
And it's the perfect place for us to
I'm still
train.
trying to catch my breath.
You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Must be a fact of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued.
Their nest, huh?
Don't worry.
I'm tired.
But
about to fall
Senpai,
asleep.
what about your injury?
Better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to
Then
you.
Hiko hasn't fully recovered yet.
Come to the room on the
far.
4th floor when you get back to the dorm tonight. I have something to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, are we having that talk
Well, I'm
already?
sure he won't complain, as long
save
as
the
you don't go
details
too
for
far
later.
in.
See you there.
Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Damn.
Relax.
Don't waste any
I've got your backs.
She's not like us.
I'm not so
She's
sure
busy,
about
you know?
this.
With the student council or whatever.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
Whoa, Yucatan!
I'll
Do
stay
I
here.
sense some hostility?
As you know,
It's not that I
can't
don't like
summon
her.
a persona.
It's just... I don't know.
Okay, school day's finally over. They're probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Finally made it. Can't believe the accident delayed our...
Just wait a
The
few
main
minutes.
portion of today's
already done.
assembly.
It's almost
Next,
midnight.
Now,
we'll
been
hear
a
a
lot
word
lately,
from the
though.
student council.
People jumping onto the
Please
tracks.
welcome the
This
new
apathy
president,
syndrome thing's
Mitsuru
getting out of
Kirito,
control.
from class
It's like the whole world's falling.
Thank you.
This